list.
This call is now being recorded.
Anyone, what is linked list, Amma? We can say a linked list is one type of dynamic list comparatively as stacks and queues, which if they were implemented by using static arrays, then if I compare with arrays, this linked list is better because linked list is also what's a linear list when we talk about stacks and queues. So, what is the definition of linked list then? So, linked list is a collection of nodes. Linked list is a collection of nodes in which one node link holds the address of the next node.
Next one.
And these collection of nodes are dynamically created. The nodes are not statically created, rather they are dynamically created. So, and one node whose link portion holds the address of the next node. So, this is what about the definition of linked list. And here is what pictorially we can understand that here there are three nodes are there. The first node we are calling it as head node because it's the starting node, and the last node we are calling it as a tail node, and the tail node can be identified because in the tail node the link portion will have null. So likewise in the middle also we have one node holding 20 as a data. And this node structures, when we are talking, having two portions only, one is data portion, the other one is link portion. So therefore this is a single linked list, we can say. So thus these linked list, when we are talking, generally we talk about three different types. One is single linked list, a simple linked list. Second one is double linked list. That means double linked list means the two link portions will have in the node and one data portion. So every node will have two link portions and one data portion. Whereas circular linked list is circular arrangement of nodes, okay, of what's a single linked list. Even in the double linked list also we have doubly circular linked list. So basically there are four types, but here majorly we talk about three. What are they? Single linked list, circular linked list, double linked list, and if suppose if we want to go for any particular operation, we can even go for the doubly circular linked list also. And these are what the linked list. Why we have to go for linked list? That's also we discussed because array having a lot of limitations. One is a size limitation is there. If you take the static arrays, always we deal with the problem of size. And second one is what, sir? The random accessing, though it is possible, but inserting in the middle somewhere means we have to go on adjust the data portion. We have to shift here and there. So that means back and forth we have to shift the elements. So that is the problem we get in arrays. Whereas in linked list, it's not like that. Whenever we need any new user node, we can immediately create that new node, and that new node can be inserted anywhere in the middle or in the end or in the beginning. And sizing is no problem in linked list. Okay. This is what about the advantage of linked list over arrays. Then applications also we discuss. Now we'll go for today's session in which we talk about the single linked list and its few applications. I mean few algorithms. Now yesterday we discussed about for a single linked list to implement in C language, we take the support of structure because each node is a collection of data and link here. So that means what two members together should become one particular what's a data type. So is only possible in C if we take about what's a structure. Okay, so that's why we take the structure support using which we can construct the single linked list node. So thus the node structure is struct node any data type. Here I didn't specify the data type. You can store the data of integer type or character type or even string or any other one, even structure, one complete other structure also you can take it as a data. So anyhow, this is what the data, and there is one more link. The link is of which type? Structure node type only. So such a type of structure, I told you yesterday that we call it as a self-referential structure because one of the pointers of the structure is pointing to the same member, same family member. That's why it is called as self-referential structure. And this was the structure. And coming to the allocation, because we have to take the pointer, and whenever we need, we have to dynamically create the node. So dynamically creating the node is nothing but what, sir? We have to take a pointer to which we have to sir, allocate the memory with the help of maybe malloc or calloc. So that's what the node allocation method which I have shown. And then isempty is very simple. In single linked list, we take a pointer called head, and if that head itself holds null, then we return true, otherwise we return false. And is last is also we can be verified easily. So whatever the pointer that we pass to the is last method, that pointer link portion, if it is pointing to null, then we say that it is true, otherwise we return false. So these are the three some simple methods I have shown. Now two methods explained it, both are of boolean type. So now today we'll go for certain operations. All of you listen carefully, because directly implementing point of view only I'll try to explain. So algorithm explain, AC Mali implementation, that takes time. So directly we'll get into the implementation part, and through implementation way we'll try to explain the single linked list. So here in single linked list, pictoriously I explained about how we can insert a new node at the beginning. So what we do, first we create the new node, then whatever the data that we want to insert to the new node, we insert it. Then that particular node should be inserted before the beginning. Beginning means before the head node it should come. So therefore, what we do, we insert the new node whose link portion in which we store the head node address, and later the new node will become head. So this is what that insertion. But if I go on explain, you also you won't understand. So let us get into our concept, Amma. Slowly we'll try to even implement, Amma. So for implementation purpose, as I have to open what's a code block. So I'll do that also in the meantime. So anyhow, so let's get into the concept here. Say, assume that head is a pointer of structure type which is initially null, Amma. That means no node is created. Now, insert before means every node, whatever that you are creating, should come before the head node. So that means there are two cases will appear. If head itself is null, that means no linked list is existing. In that case, whatever the new node that we are going to create itself will become head node. So that's what we do. We take a temporary variable to which we allocate the memory, Amma, struct node pointer malloc of struct size of struct node. So if I do like this, with the help of malloc, if I try to allocate, if memory is available, then it allocates the memory. I'm talking about single list, all of you. So this is what the node which is created, and assume that there are two portions in this here. And the address of this, say randomly I'm taking, say it is 3050. Random, Amma, don't worry. So this basic address will be stored in T. So T is holding 3050. So T is a pointer pointing to this newly created node. So this is what that whole thing will happen if I take the support of malloc. So once if the memory is allocated, then what we do, in the data portion of this particular node, I have decided to store something called 35. So what I can do now to access this data, say this is what the data portion, this is my link portion. So there are two portions together, is a structure. Each one is a structure member. So through structure pointer, if I want to access the structure member, we learned in structures that we have to take arrow support. So T arrow data, if I say, then we are accessing through this pointer T, we are accessing the data portion. Now in this data portion, in case if I suppose store 35, so 35 will be stored here. So this is what the new node which is created. Now what my operation is that whatever the new node is created should insert should insert at the beginning of the list. So beginning of the list, I don't know, maybe a lengthy chain is already existing, or maybe none of the nodes are there. That means linked list may be empty. So I am least bother. What I will do, simply the T arrow link portion in which what I will do, I'll say head. I'll say head. So this was the first operation. Then the next operation, this T itself should become head. So therefore, head, what I will do, I'll make it as T. So these are my two only simple statements through which whatever the new node is generated, that I can easily store, okay, before the, so at the beginning of the linked list. So right now head is null. Now with the help of this statement, I have created the new node, and even I stored the data also. Only thing is that I have to execute these two statements. After executing these two statements, let us see what the statement, how that linked list will become. So here T arrow link. So T is this 3050 node, and its link is nothing but this pointer portion. So in that one, I am storing head amma. So what is head currently holding, anyone? Aisha, what
Null.
head is holding? Null amma. So
Null.
simply you're transferring that null value in the link portion of T. See, it is very easy. Handling or playing with the pointers in structures is very easy compared to the general pointers, because the arrow itself will help us in directly accessing the members of the data structure. So T arrow structure. So T arrow link means here directly I'm getting into this link portion, and here in this portion I'm simply transferring the content of head. I'm least bother what head is holding. Head is also a pointer, and what exactly it is holding, I'm least bother. So what is head here? Head is holding currently null, so that null will be simply transferred in T arrow link.
T.
And then the second statement is the T value simply I'm transferring in head. So right now this is what my head here. Head is holding null. Okay, this is what the initial one. Head is holding null. Now, but here what is happening here, in the same head I am transferring T. What T is holding, I'm not bothered. So what actually happens, this is what that head here previously was holding null. Now in that same head, this time I'm transfer T. So T is nothing but 3050. So head is a pointer which holds 3050. That means head points to this particular one. So thus, once if we come out of this algorithm, the temporary variable, local variable which we generally declare called T will be destroyed. So this will be destroyed, but still head remains same because head is a global variable. So that still head is holding this single node which is having the data value called 35. This is what, if head is null, then how we can insert a new node in the beginning. So the same two statements, Amma, the same two statements without changing, even if the linked list is having some certain nodes which are existing already, in that case also the same three steps, not two, three, four steps will work out in inserting. So let us see. And here this time what I'm doing is assume that there is already linked list which is existing. So this is what that linked list. This is a head amma, pointer head holding 500, and that 500 which is the address of the very first node in which we have said data 35. So address is 500. That means head is pointing to this. And the next, there is one more node is also existing, I'm assuming. And here in this we have say 11, data is 11, and address of say this node is 200. I'm randomly taking them out, don't worry. So it is 200. And the 200 address is stored in the link portion of the head node. Now there is no name for this middle node, remember. And there is third node also existing. And here in this say we have 22 as a data, and say 300 is the address that obviously is holded by this particular preceding node link. So preceding node link is 300, means it is the pointer which is pointing to the next node, and this is what I'm assuming it is a last node. That means after this there are no more nodes. So obviously in the link portion of this last node you'll have null, and this last node generally we call it as tail. I'm not taking any additional pointer. I took only one pointer which is pointing to the very first node, and all others are linking to each other. like as you know, railway bogies, how the engine holds the first bogie and the remaining bogies are hold each other. So each other means the first bogie will hold the link with the second bogie. Likewise, it will go. So we can imagine as if all this is a train and all these are bogies, and this is the first bogie holded by the head, which is engine. So likewise, we can imagine. Now, this is what my existing particular what's a linked list. Previously, first case is if no linked list is existing, then the same four statements will work. I have shown how they work. And this newly created node T will become the front node. Now let us see. Once again, what we do, the operation is that new node we have to create and should insert before the linked list. That means before your head node, the newly created node should come. So the same four lines from all of you, the same four lines without changing will work for this also. How? Let us see. So first assume that the first statement is with the help of malloc, say we have created a node. So this is what that node which I have created with the help of malloc, and address is say 800. The address of this one is 800, which is holded or stored in T. So T is holding 800, which is pointing to this node. First statement is over, all of you. Second statement is assume that I have stored something called data in the T node. So T arrow data is this, in which I stored say 65. So it is also over. Two statements are over. Let us go for the third statement, whether this will hold or not. These are the two important statements where we are establishing the link and we are storing that newly created node before the list here. So that means this should become engine, this should become head node. So let us see. Head node, whatever that it is holding, is simply transferred in T's link portion. So T arrow link is this one. T arrow link is this one. In this, we stored directly head. We transferred the content of head.
500.
Yes, Amma, very good. Head is holding right now 500. So blindly, the 500 is stored in the T's link portion. So this is what the third statement. So immediately, what we can imagine is that the link is also pointing to this 35 node. So that means this node 35 is holded by two pointers. One is head, which is holding the address of this 35 node. Similarly, the T arrow link is also holding the address of this 35 node. Then, so the third three statements are over. Now, fourth last statement. T, whatever is holding, is blindly transferred in head. So right now, head is holding how much, all of you?
So in
Currently,
35, we have to change it.
No,
Equal to
35
head.
is, 35 is address, Sorry,
500,
35 is the data.
500.
Yeah, 500 is the address. Yeah.
Yeah. So head currently holding 500. Now that will be replaced by T. What is T holding? I told you address of this
800.
800. So
800, sir.
500 will be erased and you will have 800. That means this link is removed and a new link is established where we say that head is pointing to this node whose address is 800. So thus now we can say it has become like this. 65. Head is holding 65. 65 link is holding 35. 35 link is holding 11. 11 link is holding 22. And 22 link is holding null, which is tail, last node. So this link previously where head was holding 35, this link is completely removed and a new link is established. So these are the only four statements which are useful for inserting the new node before certain node. I hope that you understand, all of you. Chana easy untundamma.
Yes, sir.
We feel
Yes,
free
sir.
because no need to worry. No need to worry about the pointers, when to use asterisk, when to use ampersand and all. Okay, no need to worry because just arrow will work out. Now let us go for that same insertion, but this time the insertion should be done at the end, not at the beginning. Till now we have seen that how we can insert a new node at the beginning. Now we have to talk about inserting a new node at the end. So Are you all understanding? Inserting a new node at the end. So
Yes, sir.
how we can do, let us see. Now here also inserting a new node at end means in this situation also there is a pointer called head may not hold any it may be holding head is a pointer may be holding null. That means no linked list is existing. So in this case whatever the new node that we are going to generate should become itself is a last node and that itself is a first node. So inserting at the end means that itself the new node which you have created itself will become end node, but because of head is null, so that itself also will become okay starting node. So that is what the one scenario. Second scenario is maybe already certain or chain is existing. So that means set of nodes are already existing. So this is what the first node, this is what my second node, and say this is what my third node. These are the three nodes, and this is what that first node holded by the head portion. That means my first node I'm calling it as head, and the address is say 300. So thus 300 is stored here in that head. Say data is 25, and the link portion of this first node is holding the address of the second node whose address is say 100. So thus I'm assuming that 100 is here, and the link portion of the second node is pointing to the third node whose address is say 500. So thus this 500 is stored here for me. Now the last node is pointing to null. That means this is my tail node. So 25, 56 say and 70. Randomly I have taken some data. Anyhow, now thing is that if this node, I mean this time the linked list is not empty. First case is if the linked list is empty, then when we are storing the new node at the end means that itself will become first node, that itself is also become last node. But in case if suppose linked list is existing, say one or two or more than one elements are there, one or more than one elements are there, say this is what my case I am assuming, then in that case the new node should become here, the new node should insert here at the end. End means after 17 the new node should come. Say new node is holding something called 40. If the data of the new node is 40, then this 40 new node should insert after 17. So this 40 should become last node, and this 17 which was last previously should point to null, point to 40. So this is what the thing should take place, and this is called as insert at the end. Insert at end. Previously we discussed insert at the beginning. At the beginning. So this time I'm talking about insert at the end. So how these two cases can be handled, let us see. What to do, Amma? Anyone? Say first thing is that prepare the node. Prepare the node. So node preparation is I have taken say temporary variable t. What's happening, Amma? Not working. Okay. So I have taken the t temporary pointer. Oof. The pen is not working, Amma. Yeah. Thank God. Okay. Now both the cases should take place. So what I'll do, I'll take a temporary variable, say t, to which I'll allocate the memory. You know how to allocate struct node, st node. In short, I'm writing a okay asterisk malloc of size of struct node. So with the help of this particular one, I can allocate the memory, but after allocation, every time we have to check whether the memory is allocated successfully or not. That statement I'm not explaining. I'm assuming that maybe the node is created or successfully the memory is allocated for the new node. So this is what that first statement which is over. Then found in the T arrow, I mean in that newly created node, let us store the data. So T arrow data, say it is 100 or 111. This is what the data which is held by the new node which is created. Now this new node which is created should insert at the end of the list. So I don't know, assume that initially head itself is null. Head is holding null. That means no node is existing. So in that case, I told you that this newly created node should become end node or tail node, should also become head node because none of the nodes are existing. So in that case, how we can do is first you check if head is null. If head is equal to null, I'm completely explaining through CMR, C code. If head is null, then what we have to do, sir? What do we have to do? Node is already created.
Head equal to T.
Head is equal to T. Very nice. Head is equal to, or before that, link portion em rayale manam. You know, we didn't store anything in the link portion of T. So first statement is T arrow link is equal to head. Then head is equal to T, as you said. After this, head is equal to T. So these are the two statements which are enough to insert. This is not there, to insert the new node, and this method will work out if the head is pointing to null. If not so, we will go to the else portion. Now tell me anybody what to do. That means here the else portion is explaining as if, yeah, let me explain, Amma. Later I listen to you. Head is pointing to first node, having 37 as data, and there is second node existing having some 14 as data, and there is also a third node existing having 93 as a data, and this is null for me. And the 14 link is holding 93 and 37 link is holding 14, and the respective addresses are say 100 here, this is which is stored here, and the address of the first node is say 500 which is stored in head. So head is holding 500 pointing to the first one, and this is 100 here, and say this is what's something called 300 which is stored here. So this is what already existing. Oka node good under, you know, you can even have one node also, one or more than one if suppose have. Then we go for the else case. In this case, at the end, what was the new node that we have created holding 111? This new node holding 111 as a data, holded by the pointer T. Assume that address is something called 200, pointing to this, should insert here after this 93. This new node should become tail node, means after 93 this new node to be inserted. So what to do? So obviously it is not a first case, means if condition will get failed, so we go to the else part. In the else part, what to do? Because we have only one pointer, all of you listen, we have only one pointer, that too it is head, okay, and that head is pointing to the very first node. But our interest is that whatever the new node that we have created should insert, that new node should be inserted after, I mean at the end at the linked list, existing linked list. So anyone what to do? And remember, there is no another pointer which holds tail node. We don't have that second pointer, okay, which is pointing to the last node. No, we don't have. We have only one pointer, that too, okay, that pointer, single pointer head is holding the very first node. But I am interested in inserting the new node at the last. So what to do? Anybody, Amma?
Sir, is it possible to traverse through the linked list?
Absolutely. Yes, it is possible, Amma. That's what I'm expecting the answer.
Then,
We
sir,
are-
sir, then when we traverse and if we find the address to be null, then we can take the temporary values address and put it in this null's place.
Right.
And the temporary values, I mean, whatever address should be there with the temporary value, I mean with 111, that should be null. That should be made null.
Right. So that means first step is that we have to reach to the last node. Oh, no? Then only na, after that last node we can
Yes, sir.
insert the new node. So somewhere we are at the very beginning and should travel all together to the last node. That means we have to move, because we have only one pointer. We don't have tail pointer which is holding the last. So only pointer head. So what you have to do is we have to travel. But remember, all of you, when you are traveling in the linked list and we have only one node called head node, in the last class we discussed that the problem in single link is that the traveling always possible in one way direction. We cannot travel in the backward direction. Okay, node visiting always will be made in the forward direction, because the arrows are forward. See, we don't have two arrows, we have only one arrow. Okay, that to right direction, that means forward direction only we can move. So the mistake commonly what we do, or commonly what the students will do, is they won't care about the first node. So whatever that head is made, with the help of the head only they move to the next node. So once if you do like this, coming back all together to the first node will become very difficult. So that's why such a mistake should not be committed. So what do you do for that? Don't disturb the head node. You do whatever the operation ide kaadu. Insertion in the middle, insert at the end, insert in the beginning, or even deletion last node, deleting the middle node, deleting whatever that you are doing. Don't disturb the head node unless and until head is affecting. If the head node is affecting, the head pointer is affecting, then only we change the head value. Otherwise, we never disturb the head pointer. So here also the same. Don't move the head pointer. Take a temporary pointer. With the help of the temporary pointer, you travel, you navigate from one to the other. So that's why in the else case, the very first step is temp is equal to, not TMA. T is already holding the new node. So third pointer I'm taking. So altogether here we got three pointers. One is head Dhamma, it is holding this entire chain, first node. And T is a temporary data. T is a newly created node, which is holding 111. Here is that. Address is 200. And third pointer I'm taking called temp pointer. And in this temp pointer, I'm storing head. Then what I'll do, while temp is not equal to null. You know what is null? Null pointer. While temp is not equal to null, do. What you have to do is, if
We have to move the pointer.
yeah, no, first of all we have to check whether we
Yeah.
reached the last or not. మనం ఎప్పుడంటాం, when we say that we reached the last node అంటే if
Until
temp
if it is
arrow,
not equal to null.
if temp arrow
Like it is
link
equal to null.
is equal to null, equal to amma, not equal to కాదు, equal to null. If it is equal to null,
Yes, sir.
then this is an indication that you are here, amma. I will tell you, I will even show you the traveling mechanism also. I will tell you the traveling mechanism also. So if this is happening, then if this condition is true, then it is an indication that we are at the last node. So once we reach the last node, now we have to start performing the operations. So what are the operations means? Yes, amma, if this is true, what to do? Now you have to join. Idi temp amma. Now this is what your temp. You are here at 300 node. Temp is pointing to this. Now after this temp, this new node T should come. So what I will do, first step is T arrow link is equal to temp arrow link, because I didn't store anything here in this link portion. So T arrow link is equal to temp arrow link. First step is over. Then after that, temp arrow link is equal to T. And then once if work is over, don't go ahead, simply break the loop here, come out of the loop. So this is what about the if you reach to the last node. Otherwise, what you have to do, we have to travel to the next node. We have to move to the next node. So to move to the next node, what you have to do is temp is equal to temp arrow link. So this is what about the end of the while, here within this while only, and then we have end of the else also. So these are the two things. Let us see Now what actually happens? To both the cases, once again we'll try to trace. So first case is, assume that head is null, amma. So that means we don't have any existing linked list. But we want to store the new node at the end. So that means there is no meaning. The whatever the new node you have created, that itself I told you will become first node and also will become a last node. So first we have prepared the node and we also store the data called 111. This is the node should become end node. So for that, I'm checking the head pointer. Is that pointing to null? If so, that means what the first case here. If it is null, then we get into the body and it's a T arrow link whatever that we have. In that we store head here. Head is what null. So here you will find null here, amma. Null వచ్చేస్తుంది. Okay. So that's what the first step over. And then head is equal to T. So that means what the same T address which is 200 now will be stored in head. So therefore, now head will become this node. Head will point to this particular node. Okay. Here is head is holding. Previously was holding now it will hold 200. So means it is a node which is pointing to this, and this is what your head. So this is what that if head is null. Otherwise, what we do? We go to the what's that? Else portion. And in the else portion, since the linked list is not null, linked list is holding some nodes, maybe one or more than one, it is holding. In that case, okay, whatever that head, I told you that we should not move the head node. Suppose in case by mistake you have moved this head node to the second or third node, then coming all together to the first node is not at all possible. We cannot hold the address. We will miss the address of this first node. In case even if you move further to the third node, you will miss the address of both the nodes. So likewise, okay, all these nodes addresses will be missed out and getting them back will become very difficult. So that's why don't disturb this head node in case if you want to travel to the other nodes. So for traveling purpose, what I did is I took a temporary variable in which I stored head address. So right now head is holding what, sir? Anyone? This is the else case amount. First case kadam ikkadega. This is not the case now. This is the case if is true. Now I'm coming to the else case means this is not the case. Head is holding some data. It is not null. So
Head is
temp
holding
is
37 only.
okay. So temp lo, I have taken a temporary variable temp, and in this temp here I stored the head. So that means 500 is stored in temp. So temp is pointing to the first node, all of you. That is head node. First step is over. Now after that, what we do? We come to the while loop here. We check the condition. Is that temp is null or not null? I'm interested in null, not null case. What temp is holding? Not null, because temp is holding 500, which is not null. So condition is true. So because while condition is true, we'll get into the body. And in the body, we again verify an if condition stating that T arrow link is that equal to null. So what the T right now holding? Not T, sorry, temp, not T. This is temp. Is temp arrow link? Shall I rewrite? I'll write here. Temp arrow link, not T. Okay, is the temp is holding 500. Its link is that equal to null? Anybody? What is the T arrow link holding?
No, sir. Presently, it is holding whatever head is holding.
So what is that address it is holding then? All these are addresses only, na?
500.
So no, carefully observe and tell. Temp arrow link, not
100.
temp.
100.
Very good. Remember, temp directly. Yes, amma, perfect. Temp is holding 100, amma. Then temp gurinchi anatledu. I'm talking about temp arrow link here. So temp, if it is 500, then temp arrow link is 100 here. This is what
100.
temp arrow link. So it is not equal to null, amma. Is that equal to null?
No, sir.
No. So that means if condition is false, then where we go? We go to the what's our next statement after the if statement. Now after the if statement, we have next statement which is temp is equal to temp arrow link. That is in the same temp, store the link temp arrow link. What is temp arrow link?
100. So
Is
whatever
stored in,
the
that 100 is stored in what now?
temp.
Temp. So temp previously was holding a 500, now will become 100.
100.
ఈ లింక్ కట్ అయిపోయి now temp is pointing to the second node because second node is the address. Second node address is what? 100. So slowగా చూడండి అమ్మా, we moved from first node, we slowly traveled to the second node. We moved to the second node. Now after reaching to the second node, now control will go back to the beginning of the while. So all together after incrementing, so this is nothing but incrementation, while incrementation. ఈ స్టేట్మెంట్ ఏం తెలుపుతుందంటే we are incrementing. So after incrementing we come here amma. So while temp is not equal to null, right now temp is what? Anybody?
Temp is 14.
100.
No, don't say
Oh,
data.
100.
Unless and until I say some pointer arrow data, we never refer data here in this. We always talk about pointers.
Yes, sir.
So temp is 100 this time. Is that equal to null or not null?
Not equal to null.
No. So while condition mali true kadamma. So because of while is true, we get into the body and we check again, is the temp arrow link is null? Okay, temp is not null. Temp అనేది null కాదు. దాని లింక్ null కావచ్చు కదా. So what is temp arrow link holding?
300.
300.
Very good. 300 is not equal to null. So మళ్ళీ if condition false. While true, కానీ if false. So we again come out of this if condition and once again we implement the temp pointer. So temp is equal to temp arrow link. So currently temp is holding in how much amma?
Now 300.
No, now currently temp is holding 100. Now
100.
the same temp is now replaced with
300.
300. So the even in rewrite chestunna, don't get confused. So this is what my temp. Now temp is holding, previously was holding 100, now this time is holding 300. So that means temp is pointing to the third node. చూడండి ఇక స్లోగా మూవ్ అయింది. టెంప్ ఫస్ట్ స్టార్టింగ్ లో టెంప్ ఇక్కడ ఉండే హెడ్ దగ్గర, నెక్స్ట్ ఇటరేషన్ లో టెంప్ ఇక్కడికి వచ్చింది, నా థర్డ్ ఇటరేషన్ లో టెంప్ ఇక్కడికి వచ్చేసింది థర్డ్ నోడ్. బట్ స్టిల్ వీ డోంట్ నో వెదర్ దిస్ థర్డ్ నోడ్ is లాస్ట్ నోడ్ ఆర్ నాట్. సో అగైన్ వీ గో బ్యాక్ టు ద while and temp is that not equal to null? What is temp? True. What is temp holding?
300.
Good. So 300 is not null. So it is true again. We get into the body and in this body temp arrow link. Sir, temp null kaadamma. Can temp arrow link null kaavachu kada? So is temp arrow link is null?
Yes.
Yeah, temp is 300. Its link is null amma. Very good. Previously their respective links were not null. Now temp, once if it is reached here, we observe that temp is not null. Temp is holding 300. But its link is null here. Its link is null. So that means it's a clear indication that we reached to the last node. We didn't cross the last node, but we reached to the last node. So once we reach to the last node, here since if condition is true, we get into the body in the if condition and we simply establish the links here. How we are establishing? Let us see. T arrow link is equal to temp arrow link. So that means right side first will be executed. So what the equality right side portion? Temp arrow link. What is temp arrow link amma? Anybody? What is temp arrow link? Temp is 300 amma. Temp is 300. This is what my temp. It is 300.
Null.
Its link is right now holding null amma.
Null.
Now that null is yes amma. That null is transferred in what? This is null. Now it is transferred in what? What we have?
T arrow link, sir.
T?
T arrow
So
link.
the last
T arrow link.
arrow link.
Right now T arrow link is having what? We don't know. So there in the T arrow link we are storing a null. So previously was not holding anything. Now this time I stored null here. So thus T arrow link is holding null. Temp arrow link is also holding null. Can anybody tell me, is there any link is established?
No.
No. So first step is only over. Let us go for the second step. In the second step, temp arrow link low, what we are storing?
T.
T. What is temp arrow link currently holding?
Null.
Very good. ఇదే కదా null. ఈ null. Temp arrow link అంటే ఈ null. ఇందులో ఏం పెట్టామమ్మా? T పెట్టాం. What is T holding?
200.
So right now ఈ 200 ఇక్కడ వచ్చేసింది. So thus 200 is stored here amma. That means how T is pointing to this node, in the same way temp arrow link is also, that means this is also pointing to this newly created node whose address is 200. Okay. Is there anything further to do? No. Everything is over. Link is also established. And we observe that this newly created node has become end node of the current existing list. That means newly created node is holding 111 is stored at the end of the linked list. So work is over. No need to do any other work. So that's why what I did, I simply break the loop. No need to increment and all. No need to further extend our concept, extend our process. So our work is done. We inserted the new node at the end of the linked list. So we simply break the loop. So after coming out of the loop, we don't have anything to execute. So therefore we commit completely from the algorithm. So this was about the insertion of new node at the end. Can anybody tell me the complexities of these two algorithms? Sorry, first is thesis and I'm sorry. I have eliminated the first one. I'll tell you the first one is big O of 1. Big O of 1 it is. Now what about the complexity of this algorithm? If there are n nodes
Big O
are
of
there
n,
in
sir.
the linked list, excellent, Amma. It's a big O of n, Amma. It is big O of n. How it is? Let us see. Worst case is what? Sorry, best case is what? What anybody can anybody tell me what is the best case of inserting the new node at the end?
When there is no node at all.
Excellent. That means if the if condition is executing, ante annattu kada? No need to go for the else here. If the
Yes,
else
sir.
portion is executing, it's a lengthy one. But only if condition is executing, we know. Tell me the number of primitive operations. Best case. Best case, how many number of primitive operations? Because as you said that when there is no node existing in the linked list, that means if the linked list is null, then inserting the new node at the end is very simple. It's a big O of 1. Tell me the primitive operations, how many? Yes, Amma.
The 4, sir. 4, sir. Comparison,
How?
pointing to it,
Okay.
assignment, and assignment. 2
Good.
assignments, sir. 1
Okay.
comparison and 1 pointing.
2 assignments and okay, good. So through suppose in case if I assume that the TRO link is a single primitive operation. If I assume that it is a single step primitive operation, then instead of 4, we have also 3. Okay. At the 3 tells head comparing with null. If condition if head I am comparing with null. So comparison is 1 primitive operation. And head is assigned, the address which is holded by head is assigned to TRO link. So if I assume the TRO link is completely 1 primitive operation, so then assignment is a simple transfer. So therefore there we have only 1 primitive operation. Then T transferred in head is also 1 primitive operation. So otherwise, total how many? 4. If I assume the TRO link means first T, then we have to execute the link means there are 2 primitive operations. So in that case, it will become 4. 4 and 3 and so whatever it may be, it depends upon our assumption. If I assume that TRO link itself is 1 primitive operation, then only 3 primitive operations altogether in the best case will come. Otherwise, if I assume that TRO link itself will take 2 primitive operations means then 2 plus 1, 2 plus 1, 3. So total 4 total. Assignment 2 assignments and 2 comparison and execution. So all and all amma, if head is equal to null any condition true aithe the best case. So best case lo big O of 1. What is the worst case? As she said that one of the answers I already got. If I assume that already linked list is holding n number of nodes, then traveling from one node to the other node, all together we have to reach to the last. After reaching to the last, which is the nth node, then at that nth node we have to replace the new node. So thus the worst case complexity is the body contains about how many that we have to carefully observe. All and all big O of n, because all this if I consider them as a constant, then the total number of primitive operations are something called big O of n. Okay, so this is what the worst case. Best case is big O of 1, worst case is big O of n, inserting at the end. And inserting at the beginning is always big O of 1 only. నో నీడ్ టు ట్రావెల్ బికాస్ హెడ్ కు ముందు పెడుతున్నాం, హెడ్ ను జరపాల్సిన పని లేదు. ఇక్కడ లాస్ట్ అంటేనే మనం ఏం చేయాల్సి వచ్చింది, బికాస్ ఆఫ్ వీఆర్ ఇన్సర్టింగ్ ద న్యూ నోడ్ ఎట్ ద ఎండ్ కనుకనే వీ హావ్ టు ట్రావెల్ ఆల్ టుగెదర్ టు ద last node. So traveling means looping. Looping means n terms we have to continue our loop. So therefore the total complexity will become big O of n. But in the case of inserting at the beginning, it is always big O of 1 only. So thus we discuss about 2 insertion operations amma. Hope that you all people understand. ఇంకా అర్థం కాకపోతే చాలా టైం ఉందమ్మా, రేపు మళ్ళీ విల్ గో ఫర్ వన్ మోర్, దట్ ఈస్ ఇన్సర్టింగ్ ఆఫ్టర్ సర్టన్ నోడ్ or in the inserting in the middle, nothing but I want to insert a new node in the middle somewhere. That how we can do that we'll see. Okay, and then nevertheless we also discuss about the deletion of the first node, deleting the last node, and deleting the middle node. So deletion is also the 3 types of operations we are going to discuss as a part of the deletion. Then lastly we go for the display. ఇక సెర్చ్ అయితే తెలిసిందే మీకు, డిస్ప్లేలోనే చెప్పేటప్పుడు సెర్చ్ గురించి కూడా చెప్పేస్తాం. సో దీస్ ఆర్ ఆల్ ద రిమైనింగ్ ఆపరేషన్స్, విల్ ట్రై టు డిస్కస్ దెమ్ ఇన్ ద నెక్స్ట్ క్లాస్ అమ్మా. షల్ ఐ స్టాప్ హియర్? ఓకే అమ్మా, ఐఎమ్ స్టాపింగ్ హియర్ అమ్మా. చంద్రిక మేడం, ఆర్ యు దేర్?
Yes, sir.
సో ఐఎమ్ కన్క్లూడింగ్ మేడం.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank you, sir.
madam.